What about now, Riley? What about now? We're back! We're back! And for all the right reasons. Viva Mexico, cabrones! Let me check on this. Because we got a game coming up. We got a match coming up. So, if you don't know, you should know. But now you will know, because here I am to tell you. This shit right here, this is tea time. And I am your host, Tony Murr. And if you are from the US of A, if you are from Norway, if you are from Ecuador, if you're from Mexico, if you're from Argentina, if you're from Portugal, I don't care where the fuck you're from. It's a global thing we got going on here, and you are on the other side of this. You are officially teed up around here, and I know I got a gringo novio on the other line right there, because we got another Viva Mexico. Viva Mexico, cabrones. That's who we're running with today. Look at this. It's been a little bit too long, Riley. I'm trying to get my bearings. It's been a while since I've been live, but let me tell you something. I fucking missed it. This is my home. This is where I need to be. And let me tell you this. We are 3 minutes into this stream, and we have already broken a live... We've already broken a live viewer record for Tea Time. The previous record was 180 live viewers. We are at 225, and there's 3 minutes into this. Let's go for 500. I'm not satisfied with what we got. I always want more. Where the fuck is this game? How is this game not started? They've been punctual starting this game at 9. That these games right when they're supposed to start. All right, let me tell you what we got going on here. Actually, let me set this up. So, yeah, we're going to go. Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to go right there with it. We're going to go right there. That's lovely. Okay. So, what you're probably wondering, I think we got a lot of new viewers on here. When's Canada playing in their first game? This tournament, I've heard FIFA, the confederation, the federation that is FIFA, are a bunch of dirty bastards, because they made everything very advantageous for where these games are being played in the North American continent. All three, Canada, US, and Mexico, they all make it to the next stage. And they had relatively easy routes to do it too. But I'm not complaining, because they know exactly what they're doing. They want to make the home fans buy into what's going on, and this is how you do it. You get us on past the group stage. You get us an easy first-round matchup. We will take that to the bank. What you guys are wondering, there are a lot of new tea timers out there, so what I got to tell you is what's going on. This shit right here is Tea Time, and what Tea Time is, it's an alternate broadcast. Think about there's some American football fans out there. Think about the Manning cast for Monday Night Football, but way more sexy, with a lot more ass on it. This show is very ass forward. You gotta put your ass forward. If you're watching over there, I want you to put your ass on the screen, because your ass is about to be touching mine. Okay? Put it up against it. Ass forward, baby. This is what it's all about. Baby. Okay. So what you do is we pick a game that we're going to watch. And, of course, the biggest thing that's happening in the fucking world right now is Mexico playing Ecuador. The city of Mexico City is going to burn down, for better or for worse tonight. And I think for the better, because Mexico is going to win this matchup. They're going to do it in either a 1-0 or a 2-0 style, but they are going to win. They're going to win. And they played a game last week They played a game last week that did not matter. They had already advanced into the next round. They did not care. They wanted to win that game, and the whole city was going crazy. There was a video of 800,000 people on the streets of Mexico City partying like there was no tomorrow. Like there was literally no tomorrow. And that's what we're doing here tonight. You know what I'm actually going to do? To ride with mis hermanos al sur de la frontera, then that's my brothers south of the border. Oh, Riley, you're quite the guy, man. Great question. Let me get my little sombrero on here because it's all Mexico, Mexico. Let me see what the Mexican chants are. Mexico. Mexico, ra ra ra, or ole 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 ole. Damn, I need some Mexican chants. Hold on. All right, Riley, let me answer your questions because you deserve them to be answered. So, the wedding was great. I need Evan on here soon because he needs to tell you himself, but he had himself a great wedding. We get there a day before the wedding. We all went golfing, and we were dodging raindrops out there. There was a warning for the weather in New Hampshire where we were golfing, and what happened was we were out there in not so great conditions, but still playable. Right when we finished, there was a big swoop of weather. We were in a bar that was on the golf course, looking out towards the golf course. You couldn't even see the golf course through all the rain. Then clears out, have a beautiful night for the welcome party, and then the wedding the next day. Beautiful weather, beautiful scenery in the mountains of New Hampshire, and just like a great overall vibe. A lot of little beautiful details that the newly wedded Wades came up with together, whether it was Evan's handwritten notes or written notes, personalized notes to specific people at the wedding. Holly did a lot of the decorating herself, Mrs. Wade. And then by the end of the night, we had Stevie, a.k.a. Evan. We had him up on a rafter. He was standing up on a rafter that was like 10 feet high looking down at everyone. And everyone's ready to catch him. But it was a smooth operation. And we got a little bit of the wah, hey, wah, hey, wah. Hey, we got a lot of the wah-heys going as well. And my favorite lines of the night was I went to WMFW University. And that's Wish a Motherfucker Would University. And I'm going back to the university for my graduate degree. That's how much I love my time there. The wedding was great. And we had a great Father's Day as well, Riley. We went to I live in Massachusetts, as you know, and there's a place up in Maine, a little bit over an hour drive that me, my parents, my family, we love to go up to for lunch. We went there for lunch. It was a great time. How was your Father's Day, my man? How was your Father's Day? All right, we need this game to start. We have 259 live viewers in the chat. Well, not in the chat, but watching right now. This is a tea time record, and it ain't even close. And frankly, 261. And frankly, I'm not satisfied. I'm coming back to streaming, and I'm going to do this bigger than ever. This is going to get bigger than ever very, very soon. And I want you all to be a part of it. Look at this beautiful city. Mexico! Wait, is Canada already into the round of 16? I didn't think they played. Was the game on Sunday or the round of 32 for them? I didn't think that was. Right, like Morocco's such a good team. I don't know about your chances. Oh, Mexico City, 1970. Brazil won, it looked like. Argentina, 1986 in Mexico City. Everyone, there's what's his fucking name? What's his name? Now this is gonna piss me off. Maradona. How do you forget about Maradona? You did a video about him earlier. Brazil versus Norway. Yes, that's Brazil. Paraguay versus France. Wow, it was just like the flag turned this way. Obviously, France. Oh, so that was the round of 32 for Canada. I did not know that. I mean, good for them. All the Americans. That would have been a great bet. All the American teams. Why were they the sole game that was on Sunday? That was the only game that was on Sunday. I gotta go pee. I gotta do it.
Mexico against Ecuador. They had lightning down there, and we know the situation that due to severe weather, warm-ups had to be delayed, and then the kickoff was impacted as well. Hopefully, they'll be out very soon to warm up. Gentlemen, lots of people coming in from work, lots of people having had their dinner, sitting down, ready to see what happened in the World Cup today. Let's show them. Lex, let's start with the game between Ivory Coast and Norway that happened a little bit earlier on today. Norway's day.
Yeah, let's introduce you then to Antonio Nusa on this left-hand side. Creates a wonderful little bit of separation. Sees that upper 90 over there. Wonderful little curling ball.
Oh, it stinks in here. It's straight up. I need to get some airflow. Holy shit. Yeah, we're gonna get the fan on too already. That's lovely. Yeah, 1-0 finish is very nerve-wracking, Riley. I don't doubt it. So we're getting some highlights right now of the games before. Norway getting it done late against Cote d'Ivoire, and that is the Ivory Coast. I love their orange jerseys. Them in the Netherlands. Oh my god, I did not realize that happened. Cote d'Ivoire with a great shot. Oh, an amazing save to keep it going. That is incredible. That is incredible. I love this guy, Haaland. He is a beast. He's the Derrick Henry of soccer. He's just built like a brick shithouse. Oh my god, bicycle kick. What a save. That bicycle kick was insane in the France game. Oh, it hit off the post. Oh, I didn't really get a chance to watch any of these games. Mbappe, wow, what footwork. That was insane. That was insane, that first goal of his. Holy shit. Need to watch it again. Oh, nice, really, to pitter-patter. Oh, and then the little swim move of the foot. That was magical. No wonder why he's the best. Is he the best player in the world right now? It's got to be either him or Haaland. Oh my God, they were toying with Sweden. How did Sweden even move on? How is this team going to lose France? How amazing would it be to play on this stage? Like, how do you even go back to your regular team after this? Nothing even matters as much as this does. This game was supposed to have started. Let me give you a little bit of background on this game so we know what we're getting into before this. So what you probably are going to wonder is, have these teams played each other? Kickoff at 10? Oh, weather delay. Yeah, that's something that you don't expect. That's something that you don't expect. Okay, we gotta pivot. We gotta pivot. We gotta do it quickly. What the fuck are we gonna do? Okay. See, now we gotta reframe what's going on here. There's a chance there's no game. It's suspended due to lightning. That's how much electricity and energy is going throughout that city right now. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, we got issues though. We got issues. What about now? Yeah. How's the volume? How's the volume on the audio? Is it good enough? Is it good enough? Is it good? All right. Holy shit. What am I gonna do? All right, let's look at the World Cup. Oh, this is gonna be. You know, it's not gonna go off at 10 either. It's either gonna be God. All right. Let me see. Let me do World Cup bracket. I mean, let's do some predictions. Why are we rooting for Sweet? I mean, I guess everyone wants France to go down. They got to be the favorite right now.
It's hard to see anybody beating France as of today.
Okay, all right, we can get something going right here. So we're going to get the window capture up. Let's go with the, no. All right, so let's go with this bracket here. Germany versus Paraguay. I would have chosen Germany. So talking about that game, that was an amazing game. Paraguay did exactly what they needed to do. Whenever this is me being a new soccer fan or a soccer fan during the World Cup. I don't think I'm going to be continuing to watch afterwards, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm open. I'm open to the universe, as Jerry O'Connell would say. But what I've noticed is that if you have a far superior team and a team that doesn't really have a chance to win, their attitude going into it is we're going to play so tight defensively. We might spring someone loose on a long shot, like we might do a Hail Mary to score a goal way down the field. But right, all we're trying to do is keep this thing tight. Can we keep it 0-0? Can we keep it 1-1? Because if they can get it all the way to PKs, that's essentially a win for them. Because what I've heard from soccer aficionados, former professional soccer players, is that it's 50-50 for PKs. Anyone can win on the PKs. So they played that game exactly how they wanted to. I posted about this on my socials. If you're not following me on socials, how dare you? How dare you? Because I leave them up right there for you to follow. But I posted about what happened in that game when they were going through the penalty kicks. It's 5 penalty kicks for each team, and if it's tied after that, it's 1 for 1. Ban for ban. And what had happened was Germany, I don't know how they didn't have a 6th player already lined up. It seems like for the World Cup, this is something that you want to plan for. Especially going into that where you have all 120 minutes and then some to prepare for the PKs. You would at least think you have 6 and 7 picked out. And so what had happened was the German captain was asking the players they were all lined up watching the PKs, and he's asking the players, like, who wants to go next? Who wants to go next? Who wants to go next? They didn't have anyone set up to go next. Sorry, a little bad bunny for you. So, and there were multiple players who were refusing to take the PK. And one of the players, I think his last name was Ta, he went up there. He had never taken a PK before in his life, and he sailed it. He completely missed the net. It was a pretty shitty shot. It had no chance of going in. But he at least had the balls to take the opportunity and take the chance. So these guys are all professional athletes. They are the highest competitors that there are. And even as a young little leaguer, so like little league baseball, I just remember I wanted to be the person who was scoring the winning goal, the winning touchdown, the winning home run. You would envision that growing up. If you ask any of these German players growing up what would be the best moment of their life, it would be scoring the winning goal in a World Cup match for my country. And then fast forward 10 or 15 years later, these guys are rejecting that offer. It's a yes, you can lose. There's a chance of failure, but the upside far outweighs the downside. And you look even what's worse than going up there and missing is rejecting the opportunity and passing the buck to the next guy because at least he can fail on the national stage, not me. I'm too good to fail on the national stage. I can't take that. How about you give it to this guy? And then we can all blame him after. Absolute coward with the Malvin. With the Malvin, it's Celtics, baby. It's Celtics. Mac, we got to get out there soon again, man. It's been a little. I liked our scramble so much. We got to get out there for another round soon. But so these guys pass the buck to this German player, to this other one of their teammates. He sails one, never take a PK before. They end up losing the game. So what's better? Would you be the person who took that PK, or do you feel better knowing that you refused it and it was that guy's fault? Absolute cowardice from the country of Germany. It's a bad example for the entire country, not just that person. All right, France, Sweden. We all knew Sweden's moving. I mean, Sweden. I was about to say. We all knew France is moving on there. I thought this was still the group stage game. I did not know that this was a round of 32 game. I don't know why they had the sole game on Sunday for these guys. Canada, they worked South Africa 1-0, and then Morocco, Netherlands. Those were two. I think no one was very high on Morocco going into this. People were high on the Netherlands. That was a country that had an outside chance. Besides, like the top 5 teams, they were in the next 5 teams that could have possibly won the World Cup. And they were looking good in their group too. But I think Morocco is really starting to catch their form. Just from what I've seen, what I've heard, and I think they play really, really good defense too. It's tough to score against the Moroccans. And I do have to say, what is a lovely thing about the World Cup is that you get to intake different cultures. You get to see what people look like from different countries. Morocco, a lot of times you don't see people, or I've met people who are from Morocco if you're from the United States. Hold on. And what the cameramen do a very good job of is they like to highlight the women from each country. And the ladies from Morocco, shout out to you. Whatever you guys are doing over there, I don't know what. I'll look that up. What's a part of a Morocco? What are some staples? What are some staples of a Moroccan diet? Let's see this. Moroccan cuisine is vibrant, flavorful, and built around fresh ingredients, bold spices, and communal eating. It blends Berber, Arab, Andalusian, and Mediterranean influences. For bread, they got cobs, the absolute foundation of every meal. Round, crusty semolina or wheat bread used to scoop up food instead of utensils. Also, it's like a communal eat where everything's available for them. Let's see what cobs looks like. Let's see what cobs looks like. Cobs. That looks pretty good. That's a decent looking bread. A little fluffy for my liking. It's like a fluffed up pita bread. Okay. All right. Couscous. We know what couscous are. Rice and other grains. Okay. They do everyday proteins. Lamb is king. Lamb is very good. I think it's slept on how good lamb is. We will take that every day of the week. Thank you to lamb. And chicken is every day, often slow cooked. Way better when it's slow cooked. Signature cooking styles: tagine, slow cooked stews, and connoisseur pots. We want to get pictures of these things. I want a picture because you're not gonna know. All right, we need to see what. So so they like things in a crock pot of sorts. Harira, pastilla, machui. All right, we gotta look pastilla. Let's look up pastilla first. And let's see if these are the things that we would eat. Ah, yeah, that looks good. It's like a warm, buttery, flaky, yeah, like a savory type of pie. What's in this thing again? Yeah, sweet, savory, warka pastry, pigeon or chicken. Let's hope we go with the chicken option. These guys are eating pigeons? That's got to be the number one bird that you don't want to eat. Almonds, cinnamon, and sugar. Celebratory showstopper. Pastilla, I would have some. And now let's go for the harira. Yeah, this is something I don't know why. This is something that I could like that I was expecting. It looks very good. Looks hearty. Looks filling. All right, let's see what else we got here. Machui, this is a roasted lamb. See that presentation right there. I don't love that presentation. It's too all over the place for me. Like I wouldn't know how to go. Like if I'm at this party and I'm presented with this option for food, I'm skipping over this. I'm not even attempting to go at this plate because I don't know how it's correctly divvied up and rationed. Like, do you get a whole kind of chop leg right here? And for the dipping, like, do I take one big dip and then go? It seems like it's always the dip is usually the best part. So I'm not sure how to get after that. And then the assortment of vegetables, I guess I could understand that, but the middle section, I'm just to avoid any sort of confusion, any sort of malfeasance on my part, a misnomer, a misstep. I'm going to just avoid the machui, but they're telling me it's good. I mean, it looks like some good meat. I just don't like the presentation of it. All right, so where are we going next? Oh, tagine. So let's look at this tagine. Uh, oh, this is the pot that they're cooking it in? Oh, so you can go a lot of different things in that. And it seems off. Look at that. See, that's when you think about culture, when you're thinking about culture, like it's cooked in something like this. That just screams culture. That screams something that I'm not familiar with. Like I want to know how they came up with this perfect shape of this clay ceramic pot thing that I feel like that lends to so much good flavor. And it's definitely scientific the way that it's shaped. It ain't just shaped like that for the decoration aspect. It's shaped like that for the cooking style, for the flavor enhancement. I do have to point out that we are at 299 live viewers right now. That is shattering the previous record. We're going to get 300. I want 5. Um, this is going to be a world class stall, a world class stall. It hasn't happened. I think the last time there was a weather delay for a tea time stream was with the ingredient, and it was for a Monday or Thursday night football game. It was long too. We were ready to get out of there, but we're gonna keep our heads down. We know the task at hand, um, and we just got to do what we got to do for the people. Um, the new Tea Time Studio. You know what? I could like put it as like a background. I could put the new Tea Time Studios as a background, but the problem with that there, Mac, is you don't get the beacon, which is unfortunately behind the Tajin right now, but you need to get the beacon in there. It's not for the Tea Time Studio is merely to so we got two new segments coming up for every week for Tea Time. It's the Tea Time teasers and Tea Time's top three. Every Monday morning, every Friday morning. Every Monday morning, you get the teasers, the three things to look forward to in sports for that week. And then every Friday morning, you get Tea Time Top 3, the top 3 sports moments from that week. It ain't your top 10, it's top 3. You know why? Because top 10, 7 of those plays, you go, why was that in the top 10? That wasn't very good. Well, I'm going to give you the top 10, not just play or top 3. It could be a play, it could be something funny that happened, it could be a conflict or something controversial. And yes, we are at 300 live viewers. It is 9:29 and we are stalling until the start of the Mexico versus Ecuador game. What I like to do is after I have a good post on Tea Time that does numbers, I like to do a little what I call self jerk, which is I please myself not with any sort of hand thing like you would typically associate with a jerk, but instead it's going to be I look at the numbers. I look at the numbers and I give myself a little pat on the back to see the numbers climbing up. So, ooh, okay, that's not very good. That's not very good. Not in the numbers. Someone just left a rather distasteful comment, but that's what the comments are for. You can comment basically whatever. Okay, there. Okay, we like what we see for the numbers. All right. So what else? Hmm. All right. So they're sticking with the 10 p.m. It sounds like that's going to be true. All right, Rafisa. Let's go with the Rafisa. We're still looking up Moroccan cuisine. Yeah, that's another thing. It's an amalgamation of almost all the same color, just different shades. You see, when you get to the Rafisa, I that if I'm going to a Moroccan family party, I want to be respectful. You want to try the new cuisines, but this is another one that I'm skipping over. Like the eggs aren't doing anything for me. The different shades of green and yellow, and like, is it topped with full almonds? That's not something I could get down with. The Rafisa, they lost me on that. Mac, talk about hitting it from three different aspects. He's going Twitch, he's going YouTube, he's going X. Mac, thank you. Long time listener. Mac, he's asking thoughts on Celtics thinking of putting a new arena over by South Station. My question would be why. I guess it's like a central-ish location in Boston, but like it can't satisfy everyone. There's nothing wrong with the Garden, and the only thing wrong with the Garden, it's too gentrified now. Back before they made like the most recent renovations, you go in there and it lacks the well, post the renovations, it lacks the character that it once did. Like you're in the concourse and you don't really know like unless you see people in Bruins or Celtics gear or you walk by a pro shop, you don't really know that you're in the Garden. It looks like just like a gentrified, generic generic stadium, and like it doesn't have the same heart that it used to. So I feel like I swallowed a bug. Hold on. So if you're building a whole new stadium, I just don't. You're gonna get more of that, more of the same, which is just like nothing that's true to its roots. Boston sports has so much history. Bruins original 16, the Celtics, they have the most championships in NBA history. And when you make changes to the place that they play, or even if you change the entire location of it, you it loses all that luster, all that history that's within that stadium. It's a really nice place. Like it's a place that even though I'm kind of crapping on it right now, it's a place that you want to go watch a game. Like I have no well, I have some issue with it, but like I have no problem going there. I do not like the change. I would not like that change. But this is what happens with this new school ownership. I feel like the new school owners that are coming into these sports teams, doesn't matter what team they are, they're doing kind of like funky things that you're not used to. They're kind of like reimagining what it is to own a team and how you can make money. And I get it; these guys are billionaires and they're probably very creative and very smart when it comes to making money. But I mean that's what roots all decisions nowadays, and you hate to see it because what matters, the heart, the character, the people, those are left by the wayside. People care less and less about that, and they care about their bottom dollar. And it's hard to argue because when you are going out throughout your everyday life, how many times are you doing things for the bottom dollar that maybe aren't the thing that you want to do? It's a weird type of world we live in because the money the money might lead you to more money, but what does it lead you away from? And likewise, if the thing that leads you away from the money, you need the money to survive. It's like you get the fork in the road. Are you gonna go for the more money, or are you gonna go for the like the overall well-being of yourself, of people, and like you'd like to think you have a good balance of it, and you can't keep a relative balance, but there are some times where you have to make some decisions that outweigh and move yourself towards one side of that road or the other. We're not all Mother Teresa. We're trying to make some dough for ourselves to go on nice vacations, go out nice places to eat, but also we're not. I would say most of us aren't the Jeff Bezos of the world, where it's like I'm going for billions, hundreds of billions, almost trillions of dollars. So you just see more and more people making decisions based off of their bottom dollar and their individualistic decisions. There's less togetherness, so that all bleeds into each other. When I think about a new stadium, when we have a perfectly good stadium that is historic, these things come to mind. All right, we can't look at Moroccan cuisine anymore, so let's go back to the bracket. Just on Project Stall a lot, we're doing a very good job, I would say. The game was supposed to start at 10. I started or 9. I started streaming at 9:57, 8:57. We've been stalling effectively for 37 minutes. So if I'm keeping you guys here, then my skills are continuing to be refined. 303 live viewers in the chat. I expect those numbers to go up even more once this game starts in 23. That's 23 minutos. You see, I'm beginning to have the tongue for the Espanol, and that's because of my location. East Boston, I would say if you took everyone that lived in East Boston, the majority know Spanish. More people know Spanish than don't. And when I say know Spanish, not like me know Spanish, like are fluent in Spanish. I would say I don't know how. Let me see. I'll look that up right now. How many people are in East Boston? I'm gonna say, how many people live in East Boston? 80,000 people. Itsy bitsy spot. All right, 2020. It only went up 3,000 people since 2020. I do not. So 46,000, 47,000. I said 80,000. Not. I bet it's more than that. I bet it's more than 40,000. There's got to be some people that are fly below the radar. We say they don't vote. They don't uh, they don't participate in the census. Yeah, they're just kind of sneaking by. There are more than 47,000 people in East Boston. But let's just say, let's go 50. Let's go 50. How many of those people are fluent in Spanish? I'm going to go, or what percent? What percent of those people are fluent in Spanish? I'm going 60%. I'm gonna go 60%. I'm pretty spot on. In East Boston, roughly 50 to 64% of residents age 5 and up speak Spanish at home, making it the dominant non-English language in the neighborhood. A lot of people from Salvador, El Salvador. See, I'm I got my finger on 80,000. That was maybe a little bit of an overestimate, but you could say I got my finger on the pulse here. But that is why mi español is improving. Yes, I don't know how to say improving. It's not that good. But I like the person at the gym. She's Latina. Every time I see her, hola, ¿cómo estás? She is impressed with that, I think. Or buenos dias. It's not buenas dias, it's buenos dias. Confusing, I know, but it's even though the dia ends in an A, it's masculine. Buenos dias. Okay. What else? Oh, or when I go to my breakfast place, the woman that serves me, she's Colombian, and I'll go más mantequilla, which is more butter. Yeah, I'm gonna need more butter because I got the mini pancakes. That's how they say pancakes over there. I got the mini pancakes, and I want to put extra butter on that. Honestly, when I'm thinking about pancakes, butter is almost better than syrup. Like total topping, like if we're going ratio of syrup and butter, I want a ton of butter on those motherfuckers. I want 50, like the comparison percentage. I want no, you can't go more butter than syrup. That's a little crazy, but you go like 30% butter, 70 40% butter, 60% syrup. That is, you want to get the whole circumference, the whole pancake slathered in butter, and then you lift up the first one with the side order of the mini pancakes from Angela's. For the Angela special, yes, that's what you got to order. You get 2 mini pancakes or French toast. I go with the mini pancakes, and you butter the first. Every single inch of that top pancake is buttered, and then you lift up the first pancake, and then you butter the second one. It's muy delicioso. You see what I'm doing here? Yes, I'm in the Mexicano type of mood, hermanos. Okay, so next, so now we can do a little bit of guessing here. We're gonna do a little bit of guessing. Portugal versus Croatia. As we saw, oh no, it was Czechia. That was Czechia going against Mexico last week. Portugal. We're going Portugal on there. The Ghanaian witch doctor said they're going to win the World Cup. And also, the World Cup next year is in Portugal, or not next year, but the next World Cup is in Portugal. All signs pointing to Portugal. We're going to go Portugal there. All right, USA, Bosnia, Herzegovina. I don't know how you say that other one, but it's the U.S. We're huge favorites. The FIFA motherfuckers, they are dirty bastards. They're playing this for the U.S. to at least make it far. If we can make it to, I mean, I think we were happy just going past the group stage, and now most likely we're going to end up in the round of 16. And we could probably beat that next team too. Belgium, Senegal. I like Belgium. I do. I like Belgium. Brazil versus Japan. You always got to go Brazil there. That was a closer game than they would have liked. Norway, Ivory Coast. I thought it was going to be Ivory Coast. We go Mexico, Ecuador. We're going Mexico. England, Congo. England. England has not looked good, though. England has not looked good. Argentina, Cape Verde. Argentina. Australia, Egypt. Those are both shitty teams. I would go with Egypt. Switzerland, Algeria. I would go Switzerland. And then Ghana, Colombia. Ghana has been looking pretty good, but so has Colombia. I'd go Colombia. So I'm going Colombia, Switzerland. We're going to go Colombia, making it to the Elite Eight. Egypt versus Argentina. I'm going to go Argentina. Wow, Argentina's got a cakewalk. And then they're going to play Argentina versus Egypt. And then they're going to play Colombia. Ooh, that's going to be fun. A Latino matchup. That is fun. All right. Mexico versus England. Sorry, mis hermanos, but England going to win that one. England, they have not looked good. They have not looked good. But it's hard to go against them. Brazil, Norway, you got to go Brazil. Not that much of a favorite, though. Belgium, oh my God, we can win this. I want to say USA. We make it to the Elite Eight. Spain, Austria. I skipped this at first. Obviously, it's Spain. Portugal, Spain. That's already the highlight of the next round. Oh God, I mean Spain. They were one of the favorites going into this. It was England, France, Spain, all with the highest or the lowest odds, the most likely to win the World Cup. But now a lot of steam going for Portugal. Morocco, Canada, Morocco. It's not even going to be close. Canada won't score on Morocco. Oh, I will. July 4th. It'll be my American pleasure to bet on Morocco and not Canada. Thank you. France, Paraguay. It ain't Paraguay. Okay? It ain't Paraguay. It's Paraguay. And we're going we're going. We're going France in France, Paraguay, and then Morocco. We're going Morocco, France here. That's the. See, I gotta go all the way back here. Morocco versus France. France wins. Portugal versus Spain. I haven't seen Spain play at all, honestly. I've seen a little bit of Portugal. I don't even know if I can pick that. I want to say Portugal just to go along with the Ghanaian witch doctor. So that's Portugal versus the U.S. Yes, the U.S. will lose that. So we have Portugal and France moving on to the Final Four from my prediction. Brazil will beat Norway, and then it'll be Mexico versus England. England, Brazil. I like Brazil there to make it to the Final Four. And then we got Argentina versus Egypt. Argentina. Oh my God, they are easily going to make it. And then we got Switzerland, Colombia. Wow, that's going to be fun. So we're going to go, we got Argentina, England. No, Argentina, Brazil, Portugal, and France. Wow. Wow, would I love that. Wow, would I love that. So don't get me wrong. All right, so I got teams. I don't got one team. I got teams in this World Cup. First team, where I reside, where I was born, where my family is from. But if you go farther back, that's not where they're from. But my parents, where they're from. My grandparents, where they're from. US of A, man. America. Gotta go America. America first. As they say, that is a charged 2 words. People feel a certain way about those 2 words put together, but it's true fact in this instance. America. Number 1. Numero dos. Emphasis on the numero dos in Espanol. It's Mexico. It's Mexico. Because there's someone near and dear to me from Mexico. Cabrones. Then, what we got in the last, or my third team, and I put in a future before the World Cup started for this team to win. It was because of 2 things. One, on their plane to America from this country, they baptized the plane with a huge hose like that. Huge hose. Don't get it twisted. Don't be a freak. Don't be a creep. Just a regular hose that spews water. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you freaking do it, okay? Secondly, our Instagram ads. If you are a company and you are not advertising on Instagram, you are severely missing out. Those are the most targeted and perfect ads. I have yet to see an Instagram ad that has not piqued my interest, that I have not clicked on. And there was, I think it was PacSun, they were selling shirts, like graphic t-shirts, all with different teams on them. And they were fun shirts. They weren't your typical, it wasn't just Brazil with the flag. Oh, just gave it away. Brazil had the coolest t-shirt out of all of them. It was a big old Jaguar on the thing. Had to go with that. Bought the Jaguar shirt. You'll see me later this month, or this is the last stream of June, actually. So we're going to go into July. I'll be rocking Mexico. I'll be rocking USA. I'll be rocking Brazil. And so we got Brazil, England, Argentina. No, sorry. It's Brazil and Argentina going against each other in the Final Four, my Final Four, versus, and then on the other side, it's Portugal and France. I'd like to say France. I'd like to say Brazil. I don't know. Could it be Messi versus Ronaldo? It's kind of looking that way. It could very well be. If FIFA is as much of dirty, corrupt bastards as people say, that's what you can expect. 9 minutes. Oh, okay, here we go. We're going to the match now. We're going to the match now. These guys, they know music, man. Look at this. The weather's over. It's all Mexico right now, man. Oh, that is a nice goatee on that guy. That is a very nice goatee. I love the pregame setup. The flags with the world in the middle. Hey, hey, oh, hey. Hey, hey, oh, hey. Hey, hey, oh, hey. Escucha. Escucha. That means listen. I'm listening. No están solos. No están solos. We're not alone. Solos. We're not alone. No están solos. No están solos. No están solos. Come on. Hey, hey, oh, hey. Hey, hey, oh, hey. Hey, hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh. Hey, hey, you doing there, Bobby? Oh, I love what they're doing, Ecuador. They're not leaving each other's arms. They both have a bird featured in the middle of their flag. Oh, I'm going to sing the Mexican national anthem. Right now, they got the Ecuadorian national anthem going. Salve, oh patria. Save the patriot. I gotta guess that's what it means. How are these guys not singing along, though? It's a little concerning.
Please remain standing if you're able for the national anthem of Mexico. Quien pueda, que se quede de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de México.
Mexicanos, el grito de guerra, el acero es prestar y bedrón, y retiemble en sus centros la tierra, al sonoro rugir del canón. Sinal patrial, tus sienes de oliva, de la paz el ángel divino, que en el cielo tu eterno destino por el dedo de Dios se escribió. Mas si osare un extraño enemigo profanar con su planta tu suelo, piensa, oh patria queda que el cielo, un soldado en cada hija te dio. Hey, Memo Ochoa. Hey, Memo Ochoa. Look at these guys in the greased up suits. Why are they so shiny? Look, they're all singing the national anthem. This is the type of team camaraderie that you want. Look at this. These guys are absolutely fired up. Imagine playing in the World Cup for your home country, in your home country. And you've been doubted this whole time. Let's go. This is going to be huge. I'm excited about this game. Let's go. 313 live viewers. We want 500. Do it from Mexico. All right. Gonna roll the dice, see how many times I can roll the field. That's, bad start. That bad number to start. 0 for 1. 0 for 2. 0 for 3. Bad number. 0 for 4. 1 for 5. 2 for 6. 2 for 7. 2 for 8. 2 for 9. 2 for 10.
Crew, they haven't lost since 1996.
Memo Ochoa. Memo Ochoa. Come on now. Let's have fun with this.
This doesn't seem real. It's 100% true. Mostly.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by the Home Depot.
Mexico's quest to overcome a 40-year jinx. That's how long it has been since they prevailed in a knockout stage contest at the World Cup. The absence of a fifth game deeply embedded in the Mexican football psyche. Their opponents, Ecuador, have never experienced a fifth assignment, but have firm designs on changing that. After using 25 of the 26 members of his squad in a perfect group stage, Javier Aguirre names this team. Jorge Sanchez preferred to Israel Reyes at right back. Jesus Gallardo in for Mateo Chavez, who scored the opener against Czechia. The big story, the inclusion again of Gilberto Mora, the 17-year-old who plays for Club Tijuana, right on the border with California.
Here we go.
To start a knockout phase game.
We want Guillermo Ochoa. We're probably not going to get him. And that's a good thing, because if he's going to be in the game, that means Mexico is going to be losing.
The key triumvirate,
Couple things to note.
Piero Hincapié and Moises Caicedo.
Couple things to note.
PSG
This is a Slovenian ref. His name is Slavko. I don't think he's got any ties to either of these teams, being from Slovenia, so they picked a good referee for this. Also, Mexico dominates this matchup historically. In 28 previous matchups, Mexico has won 17 times, draw 7 times, 4 losses. They're only met once in the World Cup previously, and that was in 2002. Mexico won that matchup. Mexico won Group A. They won all 3 of their games, 6 total goals, 0 conceded, 0 goals scored on them. They won 11 straight matchups, this team, including friendlies. Ecuador, on the other hand, they were one of the best third-place teams, so they barely squeaked into this. They had 1 draw against Curacao, one of the worst teams in the tournament. Then they had a win against Germany. What do we know about Germany now after they lost to Paraguay? And then they had a loss to someone as well. I don't know who they lost to, but a win, a draw, and that's between a draw and a tie. Here we go. Game's off and running. Let's go. All right, I'm just syncing the live scoreboard, and we go. Give me that fucking sync point. Yeah, let's go.
This is what we're expecting from Mexico, to have the majority of the ball. Gilberto Mora, teenager.
They're going to dominate possession, they're saying. Mexico with the ball the majority of the game. All right, we got to go screen capture. Boom! Oh, almost perfect timing on the scoreboard, too. Let's go. Okay. Mexico with the ball, sending it downfield early. Ecuador with the quick head to get the ball out of danger. And then a quick play on the ball, too. A trip up, and the whistle comes out. That is going to go back to Ecuador. Great haircut. An Alvarado right there. Oh, is this the Mexican coach? Javier Aguirre. Aguirre. Javier looking very prim and proper. Muy guapo with his verde tie. Javier, you came to play tonight. You came to play. Okay, Ecuador with the ball slowly taking their time, possessing. 155 into the first half. Mucho tiempo left. Back to the goalie. He fires one deep down the field. Oh, and I think that's exactly what they want. Just flip the field on them. And there's the suave-looking Sebastian Bekasigi for Ecuador with the very cool hair. He was appointed as the head coach in August of 2024 of Ecuador. And he certainly likes his draws. This is Mexico's 18th FIFA World Cup appearance. Tied 4th all time with Italy. And that hits home because yo soy italiano. También. Arriba, abajo, pa centro, adentro. So we're going to say this a lot. We're going to say rápido. We're going to say vamos. We're going to say arriba. Arriba, arriba. Yeah, find some opening. Oh, I like what we're looking at. Get it in there. Get a shot on. Oh, that looked like a hand. That looked like a potential handball. Mano pelota. Oh, we find it again. We are on their asses early. A lot of pressure being applied by the Mexicanos in su casas. In the traffic area. Let's find it. Okay, I like what we're doing. We're applying pressure. No están solos. Oh, they're getting it into the right areas early. This Ecuadorian team is no bueno. They are not going to be any good. Mexico is far outmatching them early in this matchup. I love their chances. 316 live viewers. We're going for 500 tonight. Last competitive. Oh. Come on. I've heard Mexico's good at home. They want to rise up for these fans. You can tell by how proudly they sing the national anthem right over the goal right there. But they are applying pressure. They are looking for a goal early in this matchup. I love what they're doing. Oh, that's a good shot too. Oh, that was close. I wish I had that little emblem on the side with the eagle, with eating the snake. See, they're not even possessed. Ecuador can't. Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful opportunity. Oh, he absolutely blasts it. That's a heat check right there. He's smiling because he knew he shouldn't have done that. And soccer players are not afraid to go like this to their teammates after they take a shot. And that's something that no one on the German team would have ever wanted to do, because that was him playing hero ball. He wanted to do something really special right there for the home crowd, and he just couldn't do it. That needed to be a pass right there. There was a beautiful opportunity. 3v2 could have gone either way with it. Look at this. That's their only move right now. They're going with the Hail Mary early. I like that. Send it downfield. We're playing with speed. Muy rápido. Across the field. Hey! Oh! So close. Oh, that was nice. Oh, what is he wearing on his head there? I've never seen that before. Oh, this number 7, he's getting involved early with this pass. That's a beautiful pass. Oh, that was on a rope on the run. You couldn't have a more perfect pass. Oh, he just missed it too. He had that side of the net open. I mean, to perfectly angle your head to be able to put that exactly where you want to, that's got to be so hard. I have a new appreciation for soccer players after watching this tournament because they make plays that I like. They have so much more skill than I thought. There's so much little skill within all of these plays that you don't really appreciate until you start watching. Until you start watching closely.
7 minutes on the clock and all Mexico so far. Check forward by Montes. Missed the second game through suspension, the legacy of his red card for denying a goal-scoring opportunity against South Africa. Of course, Alan Franco didn't seem too sure of himself. Haven't even had a chance to mention the referee, Slavko Vincic, one of the respected officials.
What is that thing? What is that protective? Is it protective? Is it supposed to help with the headers? It did not help. A lot of these Ecuadorians, they got some very stylish haircuts, very fine lines within the hair. They look great. You can tell that they got it done right before this matchup. I mean, the national stage, you're past the group stage, that calls for a brand new haircut. Don't blame them for a second. Rápido! Rápido! Vamos! Nice little kick down the side. I mean, the way that Mexico's playing right now is great. 19-7 are early and pressing. Except that turnover right there. That's an unnecessary turnover. Trying to do a little too much on your own. These guys, they're playing very proud to start this. And honestly, I understand it. They're playing in the World Cup, in their home stadium, in their home field. This is the time to be proud. This is something that you dream about as a pequeño Mexicano. Tú tienes buenos sueños de jugar en el World Cup en tu casa. that was I'm trying. That's me trying, but I'm trying good enough. I feel like.
Who likes to make things thick in midfield has dropped into that left back position, bottom right of your screen, and Hincapié, as we've seen time and time again for Arsenal, has gotten forward into the midfield and attack. So just got a foothold in the game now, and you can feel it just relax a little bit for them. Ordóñez. It's been put under pressure by Julian Quiñones. Scored twice at this World Cup already. Romo just missed at him.
Oh, they switched the field on him. Can Ecuador get to that ball? They do. Oh, nice little play on the sideline there, stopping it with the heel. 10 minutos into this matchup. No goals, but a couple of close calls for Mexico early. Ecuador really hasn't put anything together. This is Mexico's game. It's just a matter of when. Oh, they send it downfield through an opportunity. Yes, nicely defended. Wow, he really used his cabeza for that one. They're looking for an opening, Ecuador. Can't find it, but they're possessing in the offensive zone for what feels like the first time. Oh, they send it to the middle of the field. That's an easy out, easy play. Nice playing back and forth right there. Send it up. Send it up right there. Get the wheels on. Arriba! Arriba! Ah, he put on the brakes right there. Looking for a foul. Foul against Mexico? I do like the platinum hair right there. There's a lot more grabbing and shoving in these 50-50 balls than I thought. Derek Ray, Rob Green, Mark Clattenburg, and Tony Murr on the call. They always seem to forget about me, but I'm here doing my thing. ¿Dónde estás tú?
Working his way back. Ecuador so difficult to play against in South America.
Oh, that's an opportunity. Take that. Ooh, that's a big check. He absorbed it, though. Little number 6, he knows how to play. That's got to be a foul. That's got to be a foul and a free kick. Let's go. Hey, you're all right, buddy. This is part of the act.
Mexico's way, rather. Yeah, really good from you. Talking about him before the game.
Oh, that's a field. That's another field. That's huge. One more? No, shit. It was a bad number. 2 of the bad number in a row. Okay. Is that a roll enough so I didn't see it face up anymore? Oh, it ain't a free kick? How do they decide when it's a free kick and when it's not? I feel like that was the perfect opportunity for a free kick. I don't like that play. Why make that play right there? That's not needed. Give up the ball in a good position.
The winners to face England or the Democratic Republic of Congo. Raul Jimenez, 9 times out of 10. I'd say he's finishing that. Just doesn't quite.
He said 9 times out of 10 he's finishing that. He knows it was a great pass. It was a great pass. It was right on the money. It curved around his defender, around the defender on the guy who's going to head it. Oh, a nice pink. I love this uniform from the Mexican goalie. That looks awesome.
Plays for Chivas, Gargantuan club in Guadalajara.
13-15 into this matchup. 0-0. No goals. But Mexico looking to make a move. One more pass. One more pass. That's great. Look at this opportunity. Arriba! Oh, corner kick.
Appealing for the decision to go his way. Again, it's direct. It's brilliant from Jimenez this time, just to hold off and lay off to Quinones, and then Ecuador's survival technique. The body's getting.
Oh, he dragged that back foot to stop the shot. That was a golden opportunity. Mexico with great opportunities early in this matchup. First corner of the game. Oh, we got the ref talking sternly. You gotta. Oh, I love the shoulder pads on the guy. He's really filling out space. Check how bouncy that ball is, mi amigo. Oh, that was a quick play. Oh, see, they weren't ready. They weren't ready. I like this ref. He's saying, hey, I asked you to do something. You got to do it. But Mexico, they were on to something right there. Let me put on my little sombrero going into this corner. Anytime there's a corner for Mexico, I'll put on the sombrero.
Second youngest starter ever.
Oh, here we go. A little play in the middle of the field. Nothing there. We corral it. Looks like a good opportunity. Okay, we're settling it. Outside the box. Cross across into the box again. Okay, we're in a good spot. Oh, that's out! Oh my God, just missed the net. So close. Let's see this again. I like what they did there. Ball ends up in our feet. Oh my God, he hits it. It was from a tough angle. Curves it around, just misses. Outside of the reach of the goaltender, just outside of the post, less than a foot. 19. Oh, you do. Hey, what? You can't go like this. You can't go like this when you sailed number 7. He's going like this to his teammate when he sailed one 20 feet over earlier. That was a great shot. Come on now. I love where this is heading. It's all Mexico.
Knockout stages of the World Cup. 0-0 between Mexico and Ecuador. Great to have the pleasure of your company wherever you happen to be.
We're 1/6 of the way through the game. Ah, I love this guy too, Quinones.
All the way out towards Quinones. Didn't quite go to plan for Mexico.
Javier, you handsome devil. Muy guapo, Javier.
They've not scored, and that's what they've been really good at in this tournament so far, is when they've been playing well in patches, they've scored. And Ecuador will turn around and say, yeah, okay, we've been on the back foot, but it's 0-0.
Mora heavily involved in the attacking action.
Possession, 62% in favor of Mexico, 35% Ecuador, and I like how they do this. 3% in contest. Where really no one had possession. A lot of speed on this guy. Look at the speed on 19. He's breaking down the defense. Looking like an opportunity for Ecuador. They're possessing the ball in the offensive zone. One move away. Oh, that was very close. We looked too lackadaisical on defense. We weren't ready for that. Look how he gets right by this guy. Look, he was like this. You got to play a little defense right there. Right through his feet. Oh, he got a little hand on it. He did get a hand on it. They're not calling it, though. No VAR for that. It's staying in possession of Mexico. Wow, he did get a little piece of it. That was very close. Tight quarters, in close with the left foot. What are we doing? That was crazy. What are we doing? Yeah, because grab it. Oh my God. What? That was too risky, too dangerous to behold. Oh God, guys, let's not get too cute. Let's not get too cute. Oh, now they're getting mad at each other. It's starting to devolve. It's starting to devolve right now. 6th team in World Cup history to win all 3 group matches without conceding. And without conceding means without giving up a goal. Yes, I'm a soccer guy now.
Whatever that means. Well, you're looking at 2 or 3 that cross the earth, and I think that might just be the Mexican press trying to downplay them as favourites. So you can see where Mexico's strength is, and they don't have international superstars. They do have such a well-rounded side.
Check ball from Incapié. Angulo, who went chasing after it. Problem solved for the time being by Sanchez.
He is the outball.
Oh, God. Is this a corner, did they say? I missed that one.
What they're going to do with it, Ecuador, and just look to him to say, go do your thing, make that run.
Passing the ball in. Okay, out of harm's way. Looks like we might get possession right here. Nice play, a big hit on the sidelines. They don't call anything right there. He's got his hands up. I don't know why. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Do we have some... Oh, look at this. We got a little contest between these players right now.
His teammates were long gone. Just did everything he could to get the ball in play and then move on. There's barely any contact. And
Oh, look. I like... See, he said, you're fine. I think he said... And he's got the nice veneers in, too. This ref, he's doing the exact thing that you need him to do. He's Slovenian, but he's got to be able to speak Spanish to be here. He's got to be able to speak Spanish. Oh, I like that. I like how he got in his face. That's an intimidation tactic. Like, hey, you're a bitch if you're complaining about that. I'll get face to face with you, smile, and let you know that it wasn't a big deal, and you're making it feel like a big deal because you're such a big baby. I like that play from the Ecuadorian right there. I mean, they were both going for the ball. Did Mexico end up with the ball after all that? All right, we're approaching the hydration break halfway through each half. I don't like, they're doing a little bit too much with the ball in the defensive zone. What are we doing? Nice play right there. Send them up. Send them up, Quinones. Here we go. 3v2 opportunity. Arriba! Arriba! Oh, goal! Viva Mexico, cabrones! Oh, he shoved it in the top. Oh, Quinones! What a goal. Right when I was getting nervous. arriba, abajo, pa centro, adentro. Wow, let's go. Woo-hoo! What a little chip pass right here. Such nice touch. Oh no. Are we going to get the VAR? Is that going to be taken back? Look at this play. This guy is the player for them. He's the player for them. What a little chip shot. Very cute. He's looking for the ball right there. He's looking for the ball. You don't need it. You don't need it. Let me just shout this near post. How many points each horse race is going to be worth? 2, Riley. Each horse race is going to be worth 2. And there's going to be 2 horse races. That was awesome. That was awesome. Quinones with the goal and the glory. He roofed it, braces it all. What a shot. This guy's a player. I love this Mexican team. Viva!
To make the dash forward, so never any offside issue. 1-0 to Mexico.
I have to say, after 20 minutes, they deserved it. And it was just the game plan. Play, suck in that press.
They said after 20 minutes they deserved it. They did have good opportunities. Ecuador right back on the attack, though. The hydration break's got to be coming up soon. They're probably going to wait till Ecuador is off the offensive. Right now would be a good time to call it. Right now would be a perfect time to call it. They're letting them play. We're looking for a hydration break. Mexico, I love how they play. They aren't afraid to take opportunities. There was goals in that game against, I think it was Croatia. No, Czechia last week, where this got to be the hydration break. What are they doing? Is there none in this stage, or is it only in the group stage? Nice playing. Go. Oh no, he said incident. No, wow, look at the animation. I love this ref right now. I love this ref. Look how animated he is with the stop right there. Stop. Don't come over here. And look, this guy is apologizing. Number 7 is apologizing. Did he call the hydration break right there, or was he calling it because there was incidental contact? The incidental contact, that was going to be a beautiful opportunity for Mexico. A Hermosa opportunity. Speaking of hydration break, I'll take one of my own, but I'm going to be dehydrating myself, if you know what I mean.
This message is for anyone chasing a dream. The people that I have around me, they got a lot of love for me. They give me so much support. That's what you live for, knowing that you were there for each other through whatever you needed to be. I'm here because of my belief. Not just that I could do it, but that I didn't have to do it alone. It took my village. It took everyone.
The Colonel has a bucket list. The $10 one. Monday nuggets. Tuesday fried chicken. Wednesday wings. Thursday tenders. Friday nuggets again. Now that's living life to the fullest. Get a $10 bucket of the day from KFC.
Raise a Rocher to the thrill of the game. The iconic taste of Ferrero Rocher. Now in a square.
Buy any 2 Ferrero brands and you could win $1 million.
Zlatan, why is having an ego important?
No están solos. No están solos. Viva, viva, viva. This has been amazing. This has been amazing. Come on now. And look, the clock goes.
times when you're playing against a team that's just playing so well and they've got their best players on the ball and ticking, you got to dig in and sit tight, and they haven't done that from the start. They've been open, too open, and just been left for dead at times, especially for the goal.
Just before the cooling break, Luis Romo thought he was going to be able to make a bit of progress. A centre circle. With an apology from the referee.
The referee, I love this referee. This is Slavko. Slavko really knows how to hold it down. He knows how to keep control of a match. Okay, post-hydration break, I'm feeling rehydrated. Look at this. They're already going. They're already going. They're already on the other side of the field. Look at a little, ooh, that was cartoonish fall from Raul. A little cartoonish fall. Vincic, yes, this is the Slovenian Slavko. I love this guy. He's holding it down. Look at this cartoon. Look at this Daffy Duck type of fall. This is the Wile E. Coyote type of fall right there. Big Mac? Yes, please. McDelivery? Sure. You can get one while you're watching this game and calling these guys bums.
A reminder that tomorrow on Fox, big day. USA against Bosnia and
Herzegovina. That's so hard to say. Tomorrow. Let's go. US tomorrow. They're going to win too.
Can't wait for all the games. They've been gripping so far.
Nice play. These guys are dominating. They're absolutely dominating.
Mexico not lost on the home fans. Alvarado, a player who finds himself on the ground here for Mexico.
Just second best at the minute, Ecuador, and Valencia giving away the foul, and not for the first time. They've just chasing shadows in that midfield.
The cleat to the foot always hurts.
If you have just joined us and are wondering why the clock shows a mere 29 minutes, we had a big weather delay. Lightning came in, heavy rain, so the kickoff was pushed back by an hour. Vasquez. Mora was showing for it. Gallardo again in the wide position for the co-hosts. And Montes. Quiñones.
Oh, that's a nice little touch pass right there. Oh, he absolutely schools him. Owns him on the sideline there. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now. They're doing exactly what they want to do. This is all Ecuador had. Just send it to the other side. But as we've seen all throughout the postseason from the start of really where we saw that trend start was in the NHL playoffs where the lesser team, oh my God, terrible turnover, and he falls right after. Look at this. Make something happen. Yes, one more. Oh, it's another one! Viva! Cabrones! Let's go! Arriba! 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 Come on! It's too easy! It's too easy now! It's over. Ecuador shouldn't even be here. They shouldn't even be here. That was a horrible turnover. They turned it over twice right there. Raul, he wanted it. He was sniffing a goal all night. We're only 31 minutes into the thing. Oh, look at that. Bad turnover. Oh, look at this. Nice play by Quinones and the goal. What a finish by Raul. Oh, look at that. You can't even touch that. Top right corner with the side spin. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Look at this. That's fun. And he slides after, too. Oh, look at this. It's all Mexico. That's awesome. It's all over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap early.
Watching, looking up to the heavens. That's the constellation. Javier Hernandez, our own Javier Hernandez, the all-time leader then, Raúl Jiménez, and then Jared Borghetti, who's here tonight.
Okay. Wow. First thought.
Capier. And Valencia, I must say we've scarcely mentioned him at all so far. There's Cesar Montes, who got involved on the defensive side there for Mexico. Pacho jogs up. Well, they need a bolt of lightning out there on the pitch.
328. 328 live. We want 500 still. We ain't happy with just this. Just like the way Mexico's not happy with up 2-0. This might be 3 or 4-0. Ecuador ain't scoring. They can't score. Look, there's a lot of shoving going on. There's bad blood. There's bad blood between these teams. And here comes Slavko. He is the man of ordinance. He wants to have a clean matchup. Look at this. It's getting bad blood between the Latinos.
Or any time, for that matter, Rob.
Slightly less noisy, but everyone else is making up for that.
Ecuadorians have plenty of noise to deal with overnight. Mexican fans deciding to play their part on that front. This says Caicedo.
Oh, here's the cross.
Delivery.
Nice punch. Punch out by the goalie. Possessed by Ecuador, but way away from the goal. That's all they got. He tries to switch the field. Unnecessary play right there. Just gives the ball back when they had clean possession. That's not how you play the game, and even I know that as a young buck into the football.
In knockout stage dreamland.
Everything they've touched. So possibly the only criticism, as I said before, that they
I think Mexico might win that next matchup.
wondering where Ecuador are going to
Once you play it with your feet as a goalie, can you not pick it up? Because that's what they play it like. Oh, look at this. They might score again.
Altitude here, more than 7,000 feet above sea level. Of course, it has been brought up.
I love this guy. He's getting so much airtime. Slavko.
Quito is actually higher up, than 9,000 feet above sea level, but they came in here just yesterday from the training base in Columbus, Ohio.
Well, Mexico are doing really well. And this is Alvarado getting a knock in that tackle. But when the ball goes forwards to Raúl Jiménez, there's 3 or 4 getting around him. So immediately on that knockdown, they can, one, retain possession, but then have a little keep ball game within.
And once you check out of the game in soccer, can you go back in?
And then they spray. Then they go and play from there. But at the moment,
Let me look that up.
Was likely to be easy meat for him.
But he's rattled. That header shows he's rattled. It went straight.
They cannot return. Okay.
They're not thinking straight.
Once before at the World Cup, those two countries back in 2002. Mexico prevailing by 2-1. Fernando Torrado with the decisive goal in that contest. Here's Vasquez. Gallardo wanted it. Shoved him.
Yes, so once they play the ball with their feet, they can't pick it up with their hands. Good to know. All right, so I'm learning about the nice little move right there. But the defense from Mexico is too strong. Look at this team, man.
Midfield fulcrum for Ecuador. And here is Piero Hincapié, one of many to have come through the ranks at Independiente del Valle.
So a lot of these games today have had slow starts. Actually, in the round of 32, a lot of these halves have gone scoreless, have gone 0-0. And you think that Mexico, they might come out a little nervous. They're a little tight because of the situation of the pressure. They're playing in front of their home crowd in the World Cup where they're outperforming expectations. So I thought there was a chance they would come out slow. Oh, he tells them to shush. He tells them to shush. Oh my God, that was a terrible flop. I love it. I love how bad of a flop that was.
You're set. You're in your shape. You don't need to invite pressure like a set piece.
So let me see. Paraguay and Germany, that was 1-0 at half. Sweden, France, 0-0 at half. Canada, South Africa, 0-0 at half. Morocco, Netherlands, 0-0 at half. Brazil, Japan, 0-0 at half. Ivory, Norway, 1-0 at half. So the fact that they're up, I mean, Ecuador, I think it might be the worst team out of everyone.
Their opening 38 minutes, I think. What he does best, and then from there, can he create an opening? And all it took was one pass and a return ball. And no one reacts, no one responds from Ecuador. No one says, I've got to get tight, I've got to get close to him. He just stood watching in bewilderment.
That's the thing I love about soccer broadcasters is they're not afraid to be a little cheeky. They're not afraid to speak badly and use colorful adjectives to describe how bad or how great play is. And I like it when it's bad. He said that all the Ecuadorian players on that last goal, they were staring around in bewilderment. None of them were saying, oh, I should get closer to the ball. 39 minutes into the shit. Ecuador looking for an opportunity. Nice little play and a great save by the goalie. Easily could have been a goal. This guy's getting pissed off. He's been pissed off the whole match. Oh, he had him dancing. Nice shot. Even better save. Nothing has got by this Mexico defense the entire World Cup. Up to this point, no concessions.
But Rangel was equal to it. Did well with the first corner. He's got another one now.
A very important save at the end of the South Korea game in Guadalajara. Rangel. Caicedo this time.
Nice. Get that out of there with the corner.
Once again, pretty straightforward for Montes. Back now with Galindez. That's the undisputed
Jimenez and Quinones. Quinones.
to Mexico. First Quinones and then Jimenez.
Ecuador has really, I mean, they've changed the tides a little bit right there. That was almost an own goal. But they're really applying pressure now after that second goal. And Mexico kind of laying back. They need to keep doing what they were doing. They need to possess a little bit more.
Everyone knows he wants to come onto his right foot. And from there, Alvarado with the covering tackle, but it's a bright few minutes from Ecuador. Slowly getting their way back into it.
Ecuador trying to
I love the corners, how much shoving is going on. This goalie ain't afraid to rock'em sock'em robot that ball out of there on the corners. He's using that fist like Sylvester Stallone and Rocky.
Bodies at the near post and then get stuck under the ball. He hasn't done that. He's held his ground.
And they're really attacking now. I'm expecting at least 2 more goals in this matchup. I'm sorry about the under. It was always Mexico on the money line, though. It wasn't even going to be close there.
It's going to be Angulo this time. To swing it over Plata in the thick of things. Scored the decisive goal in the last match to overcome Germany, who are now out of the tournament. Ordonez out from the back, Incapié in there. Quite the scrap going on.
All right. Oh, there's a big scrum going on. Another corner gets boxed out of there. They're looking for a foul. None to be found. They're playing hard ball. This guy's got a chin on him, the guy with the veneers. I don't know if it's the goatee that's making it look like that. The Ecuadorian coach looks like if David Spade was playing a soccer coach.
Thinking to do, hasn't it? This is as close as he's come. Yeboah getting that yard of space. It's
using that timing to make that save.
Quick reminder coming up, the Bank of America.
Yeah, see, if we're looking at match momentum, it's been all Paraguay. I keep wanting to say Paraguay, Ecuador, after that second goal.
Well, the two sides giving them plenty to talk about.
Halftime show coming up, brought to you by Bank of America.
Already perhaps they're anticipating.
Yes, this is North America, Mexico. That still counts. It can still be their bank. Oh, that's a nice play. A nice through ball, sending 19, and then we got the cross coming in. Oh, a big head, but not big enough. Raul, man, that's why he's got that padding. He knows he's going to be using the side of his head as a weapon. He knows another side on the other side of his head. He likes to use the right. Oh, he uses the left side. Okay, maybe that's why it went wayward. You need that going off the right side.
There's that.
Look at the sweat. That's a great slow mo.
For quite a few years now, it's the legacy of a skull injury. He was forced to
Nice
wear it,
play.
decided that
I mean, Mexico's a better team, and it ain't even close. This is a clear cut showcase of it.
What he's done afterwards since then has been simply brilliant.
Look at the big disparity in terms of attempts. 2 of the 9 from Mexico on target. 2 goals, can't really argue with that. And Mora starting to try to be creative again for Mexico. Sanchez feeding it back. Look at the space.
Oh my God, almost another one. How did he miss that? Raul is playing
Jimenez involved.
like it's his last game.
Cannot come up with solutions.
That would have capped off what would have
Oh, he just missed that. Look how short that guy is.
Mexico.
Raul.
He's onside. And
Oh, he almost had that with the finish. 3-0 in the first half.
I think the game would have been over if that had gone in.
Already it's a precarious situation for Ecuador. They're hanging by a thread. This round of 32 game.
It'd be interesting to see what Thierry Zlatan and Lexi in the studio would say about how Ecuador are going to get back into this. But first and foremost, can they stay in it? They've just been leaking chances and movement.
5 minutes to be added on at the end of the first half. Javier Aguirre and Mexico have really taken a big slice out of Ecuador in this match so far. Ecuador's only previous knockout stage game was at the World Cup in Germany in 2006 in Nuremberg when they lost to England. Lost to a David Beckham free kick.
+5. A little extra time on this first half. It's a foregone conclusion. It's going to be Mexico something to 0. Is it going to be 3? Is it going to be 4? Is it going to be 2?
Stage game, they responded to the pressure and they had 39% of the possession in that match. And the card has come out here. Franco is being spoken to, and the yellow card for Alan Franco of Ecuador.
Oh, we got a yellow card. First card of the game.
It's been a rough ride this time, and he's been told to get time.
That's a little...
And that's left the space behind, and he knows that, and he doesn't want to do it. And this is what
Is that, I don't know, is that worthy of a yellow? Soccer fans, let me know in the chat. But that didn't look like much to me. Didn't look like much other than the rest of the plays tonight.
he's just left a great big hole in there for him.
That's a shove. They don't call it. He's looking for it. Just keep the ball up in the air. Doesn't even have to touch the ground the rest of the time. You guys are going to win this. Nice little slide there. Get it out of harm's way. This guy's got a great goatee.
Drop through the middle. Vasquez doing the defending.
He's barely had a kick, has he, Derek, in this half? In Valencia.
Oh,
Boa upended.
this guy's feisty. This guy's very feisty. And Quinones isn't taking any shit, and the ref's laughing right now because he knows that Ecuador is flopping.
Going to ground, making contact.
such a battering would be huge for Ecuador.
Battering. It really was a battering, though. 2-0. You have not seen that in any of these other games in just a half. In just the first half, I should say. Sweden was another one of those teams that probably shouldn't have moved on. We could have gone without those teams moving into the next round.
Not sure I have the certainly the deliveries have not really been up to scratch. Maybe it was an overly sleepless night for the Ecuadorian players. They complained that they were late in getting in from Columbus, Ohio. They've been training at the Columbus Crews wonderful performance center. Of course, playing at altitude.
Raul, I mean, he's been heavily involved, both on the camera and on the pitch. He's certainly got his share of camera time. I can't believe Ecuador, man. This team is shit. This team is absolute shit. Mexico sends it back where it came from. FedEx packaging. This is one that you could just, yeah, you gave them +5. You can cut it off at 4. Nice play. Ecuador possessing right now, trying to make a last-ditch effort to make something happen for them this half. 20, he's got speed. He doesn't have that much finesse, though. Great play on the goal line, forcing a corner kick. And they have not been able to do much. There has been huge scrums out in front of the net, and Mexico is batting 1,000 winning these things. And the goalie ain't afraid to get the fist going. He's got the Hulk fist going with those gloves on. Looks like he wants to make that initial pass, not across, but to his teammate right in front of him. A new tactic they might need to try. A lot of pushing and shoving. Slavko, he's here for none of it. Look, he's sweating his ass off too. He knows what's at stake. I don't like that play out of them. See, now they have to retreat all the way back. They just conceded basically their corner kick. Yeah, and look what happened. Look what happens when you do that. You squander a good opportunity. 2-0 Mexico at the end of the first half. A complete and utter domination. You got the right jersey on. Feels good to be on the right side. Can we get the North American sweep in the round of 32? Canada, they got their win on Sunday. We got Mexico, no doubt. Let me tell you right now, no doubt they win this. There's no chance they're losing this. And then US of A tomorrow to round us out. They're going to win tomorrow too.
More goals, more celebrations. Coors Light.
Did you know salsa was invented when Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African frying traditions met Spanish dough, Spain made the churro. After Jamaicans took their sound systems to the UK, the world got punk. And this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to play one beautiful game.
Canada stinks, Riley. Canada stinks. They're not good at soccer. We are good at soccer now. We're minus like 600 favorites. There's no way we lose. Also, let me tell you people, because this is what we do in between halves, in between intermissions on tea time. There's something called a horse race, where it corresponds to a dice. You pick a number on a dice, 1 through 6. 1 through 6. Riley, it's first come, first serve in the chat, and he knows that 6 is always a hot horse. He picked the 6 horse. What happens is that corresponds to a horse on this horse race track. You get your number rolled, you move up a spot, and then you move up a spot all the way till you get to the finish line. Once you get to the finish line, you get to the horse race leaderboard. once you get on the horse race leaderboard enough times, Riley, we're just talking a little fun. We're having a little fun, man. All good fun. Don't take it personally. If you get on the horse race leaderboard enough times, then you will win a giveaway, the monthly horse race giveaway. We do this on a monthly scale, on a monthly basis. So every month we do it, and then we tally it up every month. What we're giving away this month is a tea time hat. Let me show you what it looks like.
False positive and negative results may occur. To dream the impossible dream.
I gave the one that I had in studio, I gave away to the last winner. Shout out Holly Wade. And then we're going to go window capture. There it is. That is the tea time hat. The first edition tea time hat. That's what we're giving away. And Riley, he's currently at the top of the leaderboard right now. He's got 5 wins this month. Evan shortly after, Mike Leo, Butcher Boy, Mac, they're all on there. But everyone's got a chance to win. So if you are in the chat, pick a number between 1 and 6. Riley, if you don't have a challenger, you might just luck out. You might just get an easy path to the horse race victory.
100%. Look, this is the knockout stage. This is what it's all about.
Was it about LeBron? Riley, I think I saw that. Also, let's check out. Let's go team stats. I don't know what expected goals are. I still don't get that. Mexico is possessing 56% of the time. Shots on goal. Only 2 shots on goal for Mexico. Both went in. Big chances created. 1. That doesn't make sense. They scored 2 goals. Big chances missed. They got 1. Accurate passes. 168 to 116. Duels won. 23 for each team. 1 save in the entire match. And it was a huge save. It was a really good save by the Mexican goalie. Fouls committed, 5 apiece. All right, let's see. Oh, I like how they show you. I like how they show you where the goals went in relation to the net. Look what I got going on here. Look, it shows you where the goals went in. I like that a lot. 10 total shots for Mexico, only 2 on target. Only 2 total shots for Ecuador, 1 on target. Hit woodwork. They did have a shot that hit the post. I don't know why they call it wood. I actually like how they call it woodwork, though. Looks like it's kind of like plastic almost. Hit woodwork. I like that. 1 through ball of the entire match. I feel like I've seen more. Touches in opposition box. Ooh, a little naughty of a stat. 6 for Ecuador, 9 for Mexico. It's only appropriate that the touches in the opposition boxes equal 69. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of these I just can't care about. Ooh, the most touches. Who has the most touches? Oh no, Johan Vasquez, the defender, 34. Is that typical? No, the most is Caicedo, the midfielder for Ecuador. Is it possible for this game to end 2-0? I think GTA is a game that, like, it's been going for so long that there's a lot of nostalgia along with it. Those kind of like games where there's not a clear objective, where it's like you could kind of roam around freely, those are the games that I could never get into. I played a little bit of Call of Duty, but other than sports video games, like really nothing excited me like that. Way back in the day, it was all Mario stuff. Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Mario Party. I was in for all that. Yeah, the GTA I never got into. Jeez, this is I 2 hours, third P of the stream. Got to do it. It's halftime for everyone. Am I right?
First time in the city?
Yeah, I moved for school.
It's a lot right now, but you'll be fine.
Summer's here, and just announced, get 0% financing for 5 years on select 2026 Chevy models. With no payments until after Labor Day.
The moment of the half, sponsored by Bank of America, and it is the opening goal from Julian Quinones, who also got the first goal of this World Cup right here in the Azteca as well, to put Mexico 1-0 up in that game. He did exactly the same here in the first knockout stage game for Mexico as they lead Ecuador by 2-0. And these are the scenes in Hernandez.
There's a high degree of humidity in here. Let's go over to the Twitter. Let's go to the Twitter, see what we can find on the twit. I think my favorite Super Smash Bros. Was on the GameCube. That was maybe my favorite console. My favorite Mario Kart was on the Nintendo 64. That was my first video game that I ever had. I got it at I think that was my preschool. That was my preschool graduation. That's crazy. I was like 4, and I got a Nintendo. Doesn't that seem a little early? I enjoyed it. And that was so funny because in Mario Kart, there's 8 people racing. That was when, like, I always thought that the highest score was winning. So when I was in 8th place doing terribly, I would think that I was winning the race. I remember that distinctly. Mario Party, I can't remember. There's a lot of Mario Parties. I can't remember which one was my favorite. I can't put a number to it. Same to you, Riley. Tell me which ones you liked. All right, let's get the Twitter up. Wow, so this guy, he was kind of on. He said Jimenez was going to score, and it was going to be 2-0.
Touch movement is just too quick, too good at the moment. Oh, gets the break of the ball here, Raul Jimenez. And the defenders in trouble. It's going Mexico's way. Raul Jimenez joins in the fun.
I mean, come on. They're having fun. They're having fun.
I cannot believe that these are my seats for the game. I'm truly speechless. This is unbelievable, bro. It's raining. I could care less.
Oh, wow. Bench clear in Boston. I like that. Let's look at this fight. Oh, I like this. I like that. Let him go. Let him go. Come on. Look, he's looking to fight everyone. Getting everyone off of him. He thinks he's going to go through all 40 of his teammates. There's a Mario Kart 8? I didn't know there was numbers to it.
Time pissed me off.
Under rebounds.
That back rim fucked every time pissed me off.
Under rebounds.
What happened? That sucks, dude. That sucks. What happened? I get it. I get it.
Somebody goes, I hope you had FP under rebounds.
Come on, dial it. That sucks. That really sucks. Because I know. It's not like I don't know. Definitely got the weeds. That back.
One of the loudest renditions of the Mexican national anthem I've ever heard. Indescribable feeling, absolute goosebumps. I mean, the amount of pride. There's Guillermo Ochoa. The amount of pride that these guys feel, that the whole city, the whole country feels for their country, for their team, it's special.
Talks to himself, like he'll talk shit, but he's like he'll like walk right by you and be like, "This fucking pussy can't guard you," but he's talking to himself.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're like,
You're like, am I the pussy?
am I said pussy?
in the equation.
Okay.
Who
Dude,
talks the most
he also
shit?
before games he would go. Sorry, he would go.
Yeah.
He would like pull his jersey out and be like, and like rub it in his chest. And you're just like,
For, like,
what
good-
the
wait,
fuck
for,
was
like,
that?
what?
I
For
don't
like
know.
good luck?
I don't know.
Disgusting.
It's intimidation.
I
It
don't know.
worked on
You
it.
just be like,
Wait.
That's disgusting.
All right.
Kevin Garnett, KG.
Oh yeah,
KG,
yeah.
yeah.
Kevin
Was any
Garnett.
man so sweaty you didn't want to like go? I know in a pickup game
so
I
many.
hate it.
No, you're
So
not
many.
noticing differences in men's sweat
What?
in the NBA.
Yes.
Really?
Of course you are.
Yes,
You know when you
dude.
play pickup
When you have
game
to
and the
like
guys.
guard in the post and like you
I
have
thought
like,
everyone was so sweaty in
No.
the NBA.
not the same amount.
What about
Wow.
I would
BO?
change my jersey. Oh yeah.
Who
Some guys
smelled
stink.
the worst?
No,
you don't have
don't
to
say it. Don't say it.
Yeah.
But
Don't
who's the
say it.
sweat?
Does Jokic sweat a lot?
He's like kind of a sweaty guy.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
dude, look at SGA. Looks like he never sweats.
Yeah. And Embiid, like every time he's at the foul line,
That's
it's like,
sweaty.
it's like a waterfall.
Yeah, it looks-
Brady's playing with his brother. Yeah, I think that's awesome. Anytime, I mean, that's when you're the son of an NHL player, you have better odds to make it to the NHL. But to have both your sons go play in the NHL and then they end up on the same team, and that team's probably the favorite for the Stanley Cup, it's really cool. And to be able to play with your brother in the NHL, like you grow up thinking you grow up dreaming about that, never really thinking it's possible, and now it is. I think that's so cool. I'm in on it. Why the fuck did they choose this picture? This picture is crazy. That is a crazy picture. Why would they go with that picture? There's no way that's a recreation. That's AI.
If I like what
Wait, what does Cam Newton got to say?
Me neither.
No, I actually gamble too much.
Last
People
year-
ask me if I like what I would do if I retired. I would just gamble.
Do you think you could make a living?
No, God, no. No, I meant like I'd have to figure out how much money I need to retire and then just lose all my money for the rest of my life.
So how much money would you necessarily need to be sustainable? Like, hey, I need
That's
this.
a good question. Yeah. I don't know. A lot.
Okay, are you in the green with your bet?
No, I'm the worst gambler ever. It's documented in government records that I'm one of the worst gamblers ever.
because we used to have a deal with Penn where we owned. I did a thing in the sports book called the Can't Lose Parlay, and then the regulators in Massachusetts had a problem with it, so they had to go to like a hearing, and our lawyer was like, Dan Katz is one of the worst gamblers ever. And they're like, the Can't Lose Parlay is a joke. It's not actually Can't Lose. So it's documented that I'm one of the worst ever. I don't gamble.
Oh, we're going. We got game. We got game. Let's go. Let's go. I'm kind of. I just want to be. I want to be right. I want to be right. So I'm hoping that this ends 2-0. I'm not really expecting it to. With how much pressure and how easily Mexico was able to score, I'm expecting at least one more goal from them.
Confrontation in the round of 32. Ecuador with a bit of a shaky nail right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of thinking to do still. The two fullbacks who have come on are attack-minded, and they're going to go forwards, and they're going to be aggressive on the ball, off the ball, sorry, and they're going to leave space. And Hincapié and Pacho are going to have to do it all at the back. You feel it's how they create something, create an opening. And Valencia didn't really get into the game at all. He's still on the pitch. I'm surprised by that.
Mexico trying to stretch their opponents again. Quiñones. Defenders having to back off. Didn't quite work its way to Jimenez.
I mean, that's got to stick. That's poor from Valencia. He's a centre forward, and he's just putting pressure back on his team again. Comes from Valencia not holding the ball up, then all of a sudden.
Am I excited for Madden 27? Honestly, Riley, not really. I don't really play video games at all. It won't be something I buy. Well, then again, having Madden did come in clutch for tea time later in the season, so I probably will end up getting it. But I won't play it until the playoffs of next year.
Luis Hernandez and our very own Chicharito. Javier Hernandez.
Yeah, that's a foul. Oh, I love it. He gets animated. Slavko, he's really in the middle of something right now. This game is testy, and he's got to be on his A game to be able to keep both these teams in check and not go at each other. There's some hatred going on out there between the Latinos.
Franchise keeper Carlos Acevedo, the only one who wasn't deployed at all. Of course, we saw the great Guillermo Ochoa get a few minutes in the last match.
I've been there, not being the great, just the one that hasn't been used.
I would say great, Rob.
Yeah. I was great when I never played. Yeah.
I would have fixed the adjective great. So many stellar performance from you.
Ecuador possessing right now. Yeah, I'm not a gamer, Riley. What other sports video games are good still? Like, do you play NHL? I assume you do. They're moving it around. Ecuador, they're on the attack right now. They're kind of picking up where they left off at the end of that half. But Mexico, they got a stout defense. I'm not expecting anything to get by them. And as I say this, they're getting in a prime position. Ecuador shoots one unnecessarily way over. Didn't have any chance. I don't think they're going to score.
Decisions like that have been the letdown. What I find is that you know the Mexico are going to sit in at times now, but you need a presence up front. And at the minute, Valencia isn't going to win the headers up there. Rodriguez is a big centre forward, did a good job against Germany.
Edson Alvarez going through his paces for Mexico.
What does .25 mean in a soccer bet?
Sanchez often goes beyond Alvarado. Mora.
I think it's either going to be 2-0 or 3-0.
Youngster, 17-year-old Mora. Quinones. Not to be for him.
Look, he gives him. I like that. I like that he gives him a little clap on the run to show, hey, that was a good pass. I just wasn't there.
Just blocked in the end, but again he was found with space on the edge of the box.
Pressure being applied by Jimenez. Right into the face of Willian Pacho. Well, that was nicely done by Preciado, and away goes Yeboah. From Ecuador, and it's a wild attempt there from Ener Valencia. Didn't take a deflection. That'll be the assistant referee on the near side getting involved as well.
Went too early. Just a fraction, and this sums it up. You can tell by the referee's assistant reaction that he's not bothering to keep up with play, that he's offside, but just sums up Ecuador's evening. Moments like that.
There was a sense of anxiety amongst the locals we spoke to yesterday. Assessing this game in advance, thinking
I think this might be the final score. The more that I'm looking at this, I don't think Mexico is like they don't really care. They don't really care if they. What does expected goals mean now?
They were flying, and this is what Stu Holden and Clint Dempsey were saying about America tomorrow. Go out and play your game and do your thing and be proactive and positive. And Mexico did that in the first half. They were fantastic, and they.
That's nothing. That's nothing. Good no call there, Slavko. I mixed up the they and the O right there. Slavko. Nice defense. Quinones, ooh, ends up back in the possession. Real quick turnaround right there. He's trying to do a little bit of trickery. That ain't going to work. See, they're possessing, but not in dangerous areas. Mexico did. Oh, okay. See, they're not pressuring. They're almost settling into their defense too much. They feel comfortable knowing that Ecuador can't score on them. They're not really even attacking on defense. Look, he got too big for his own britches right there. Try to do a little sick play. Nothing so sick about that. Slavko, he says, hold on. I let it rain and clear it up. I let it rain and clear it up.
Striker then stepping across and just getting in the way there. He's just getting the foot in. Romo took the blow for the team. Boa going full at it, but they've got the numbers there. Mexico at the minute.
Romo, another member of the Chivas contingent in the squad. Tomorrow on Fox, more round of 32 action. Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane and England face the Democratic Republic of Congo. Coverage starting at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific on Fox. And the winners of that game will play the winners of this one, and it will be here at the Azteca. On the left. It's away by Cesar Montes for Mexico. Couldn't keep the ball, however. Moises Caicedo of Chelsea.
They've got one man in the box when he said Valencia, and he's not a tall man. So they're going to have to do something different.
Angulo faced by Sanchez. Decided that the only reasonable course of action was to play it back.
Did anybody catch his degree?
Well, you think of the movement that Mexico had in the first half compared to this.
You know what, Riley? You're not wrong because Paraguay, they had no business winning that game. But the fact that Germany also lost to this Ecuador team is leading me to believe that Germany just was not that good. Morocco, on the other hand, they're tried and true. Like them beating the Netherlands, that's a really good team.
Mexico working furiously without the ball, against the ball. Angulo, very classy goal he scored against Germany.
Ecuador just continuing to possess, but Mexico, they feel confident in their defensive set. They'll let them play on the outskirts all day. It's like they're on their side of the border, and they can see the Ecuadorians on the other side of the border. It's a translucent border. And even though they would like to come onto their side of the border, they're not concerned because they know they don't have the means to get there. You can still believe. That's the point of this whole tournament, is belief. And you got enough to believe right now. You're on to the round of 16. Top 16 teams in the world, you can say. Top 16 country in the world for football. Gutierrez making his way onto the pitch. Mora making his way off. You look like someone that I cannot say that I know. But he did look like he was 19 years old. We got another substitution. Rodriguez going in. Sends a prayer up to the sky. He's going to need one to change the outcome of this game. There's David Spade again. Ah, look at that. That's a misstep. That's it. That's what the first thing he does when he gets in there. Throws a little left hand to the back. That's going to work fine. I like the, you think they're drinking beer in those? I would like to know that. But I like seeing, the government officials from each of these countries watching in their suits. I wonder what they taught. Do they really care about the game, or are they there for show? Are they there because they have to be there, or do they actually care? Every time they pan to them, it's very mild looks on their faces. Like, you can't even really tell if they care or not. That's FIFA's dream right there, Riley, if Canada can play the U.S. Two-thirds of the way through this match, those kneel in favor of Mexico. I really think this is the end of it. I don't think there's going to be any more goals in this. Mexico doesn't even look like they need or want another goal.
Mexican heritage, Mexican parents. So he's followed his heart, and he has really been talked up by quite a few of the former players who, of course, analyse every Mexico match with a fine-tooth comb. Ecuador chasing this game, but on Rodriguez. This has header on for Plata for the winning goal against Germany. Angulo, and that was better.
Well, he's been the most likely, hasn't he? Angulo. That little feint. One way. Alvarado's feet letting him down. It's just again, we're talking about quality in that final moment. They've not had it this evening.
Was touched on there by Yeboah. Yeboah started the group stage matches, the first 3 games for Ecuador at this World Cup, but taken off in all 3 games.
They say, hey, before you throw that ball, no pushing. I want you to understand that first. Before we go play our game, just understand that. Let me know. Let me see. Mira. Yo necesito mira. Yo necesito miro. I don't know the correct ending to that. Tu entiendes? No pushing. No pushing. I think this is what the end of the game is gonna look like. I feel like if they hang around like this often enough or long enough, they'll end up lucking their way into a goal. But I really don't see. I don't really see. Look, they're defeated. These fans, they know.
Well, they had a few corners in the first half, didn't they? Hounding Rangel in the goal. Just the amount of bodies that are in there are coming with the same angle.
Vite knows how to take a pretty good corner. We saw that for the goal that made it 2-1 against Germany. This corner, Rodriguez with a header on, and then Plata applying the finishing touch. Preciado overcooked it. Angulo didn't have the necessary overdrive. Scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the...
Do we like Mexico to win by exactly 2? Look, now they're moving. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Look at this attack. This is what they do. They pride themselves on their defense, and then they spring forward a great opportunity, and they capitalize on almost every single one of those opportunities. No, my girlfriend's Mexican. Riley. She got me this. That's why I'm going so hard for Mexico.
Opportunities looking far more likely than anything. Ecuador are bringing it to the party.
Mexico, by the way, have never kept 4 clean sheets in a row in a single World Cup.
4. I like the terminology. Like woodwork means it hits the post. Clean sheet or concede means like no concedes, no concessions, no goals. I love what's going on here. This is the end. This is the end. There's no need to play this extra 25 minutes because this is how the game's going to end.
Their resources marshaled. Quinones after 22 minutes. Jimenez after 31.
Oh, send him. Send him. Oh, he does. Quinones. Look at the speed on this guy. Flamethrowers coming from the cleats. Look at even when they get that little edge of speed, Ecuador's getting back on defense. They don't have any plays. Raul, he wants to hear Mexico City get up. Arriba. Arriba. No escucha. No escucho. So this guy, they don't. Do these guys even wear shin pads? That guy's not wearing shin pads at all. I mean, you can't wear shin pads. Can you?
Midway through the second half. Alvarado.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, great head. Great header right there. Even better save. Woo. Look at this. Oh, my God. Nice hand right there. Good reaction. Like a cat. Keeps the hand up. Another corner coming from Mexico.
Woeful throughout. It was Pacho that time who just lost him completely. Alvarado.
Oh, another chance. Just misses. Look, this is Ecuador's favorite thing to do when it's quickly out of bounds. They want to use that momentum to start pushing. And the thing is, even with that momentum, even if you try to get these guys out of position, you're not going to move anything. Oh, this guy took one on the head too. He's always in the play.
Coming together, proving more of a challenge. And I don't think we expected such a limp performance from Ecuador. They will have a chance to garner
A lip performance. And that's what I've been saying. These announcers are ruthless. They're not afraid to say, "Hey, Ecuador, we were expecting a lot. You're looking limp out there. This is a flaccid type of effort." Look at the hair, man. The hair is so long. Hydration break. Hydration break. I have to pee again.
It'll be a free kick. Oh, what a goal! Unbridled joy and emotion overflows.
What would you like the power to do?
Ask it. Like you always have.
Like you always have. Even when others counted you out. Ask it.
Keep asking.
And inspire the next generation to ask it too. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask. What would you like the power to do?
Don't make that guy for an ultra?
Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
4th of July savings are at the Home Depot. It's game time, so trim it like Trey, set it like Seth, and sear it like Selena. Make every gathering one worth cheering for, with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot.
And back here at the Azteca with Mexico firmly in control of the game. This round of 32.
Well, I mentioned it last night. He confirmed it in the post-game interview.
And for
You should
Mexico,
play with these
it
guys.
is to a large extent about exercising
video
the
games.
ghosts of the World Cup past. The failure to get past the first knockout round.
Far with the George Floyd joke
Well,
at the Kevin Hart. But what are your thoughts on that?
David
And
Silva
being a
attendance,
black
and
man, but also
Zanetti there
somebody
as
who was
well, one of my
around
favourite
him,
players.
knows him,
It was a privilege
and
to
it's
watch him
really
as
a
well, David
huge
Silva.
part of why your company
Just
is
sent the
so.
shiver down my
I understand my life, dog, and I know like him as a person and his character and stuff. And then just his form of comedy. You know what I'm saying? What he like talk about, I can't speak to somebody out when they want to talk about it. But I know him, I know he got a race, I know nigga mama, dog. I gotta be around all these people and shit. He done changed my whole life. So I can't sit here and be like, oh, I know the guy. He's not a racist. That is his form of comedy. I think everybody's form of comedy is very different. You know what I'm saying? I try to be an advocate, especially like for us.
Born player who represents Mexico. This case born in Anchorage, Alaska. That's the Seattle Sounders in his past. Belted forward by Moises Caicedo.
Oh, look at this. Okay. See this. It's even if Look, they allowed some hand touching. Like he had his arm around the guy's waist, and it wasn't on some "let me take you out" type shit. He's like, "Let me just keep you in your place" type shit. Let me just settle up behind you type shit. Honestly, maybe it was a little bit of this type shit. 2-0 Mexico. 19 minutes left plus the stoppage time. I'm telling you, this is it. This is it, my friends. Correct prediction: Mexico money line under 2.5 goals. I think so. I did say last week it was 0-0 going into the second half. Oh, that was a great opportunity, great cross. But I said when they were playing Czechia in their last game of the group stage, it was 0-0 going into the second half. Or yeah, it was just about to be the second half, or it was into the second half. And I said this is how the game's going to end, 0-0, and they won 3-0. Corner kick coming from Ecuador. Oh, looking for that cross. Ooh, that was almost something on the end of that opportunity there. A little friendly fire from the goalie. Look, that's awesome. The goalie was saying, "Come here." Oh, that was nothing. The goalie was saying, "Come here, we need some help." And the Ecuadorian player goes, "No, he's fine. We don't need that." I just saw that. We're good. Jimenez and Romo. Tony Romo. Out of the game, and now it's another Jimenez. Instead of Jimenez, it's Jimenez and Vargas. How do you wear a long sleeve on this type of in Mexico in basically July? How are you wearing a long sleeve out there? Oh, nice touch. Makes up the. Ooh, just missed that opportunity. He knows it. This is one of the subs that came in. He wants to make a play. 345. 345 live viewers. We want more. We want 500. This is the record. If we get to 365, we will have doubled up our previous record. Oh, nice pass right there. Needs to get by. Oh, he just missed. He looks up to this guy to say, how? How? Por qué? Por qué? How did that miss? That was a great pass. Great touch off the chest. To get that down, I mean, that was crazy. Oh, he just missed it, too, underneath the goalie's arms. Look at his touch with the chest. Oh, he purposely plays it off the shoulder. That's a really nice play.
Time is tight for Ecuador. That would have put a very different complexion on it. Had Rodriguez been able to find the net. Caicedo with that long ball from the deeper position. And Guillermo Ochoa, who we saw in the last match, and we assumed that was it in terms of his Mexico national team career. This was Rodriguez. Rob?
Yeah, he just got the wrong side. Just from there, this touch is what let him down with that collision. I have the feeling this fairly innocuous, just buying a bit of time, and no great surprise that he's up.
It is thumbs up, Mexico. Inside the final quarter of an hour.
Are there any guys holding out right now, Riley? Any guys holding out on their contract or for a new contract? I haven't really heard much of that.
Cortez with a header. Rodriguez trying to go after that one. Vasquez, the defender who was initially caught out, grinds to a halt.
There wasn't much of a contact in there, but hardly any soft. But he has caused something. That directness to him has caused an indecision in Mexico's back line.
Two fresh players about to come on.
How many people on the internet do you hate watch? Because it's a high number for me. I'll watch them and just think how bad they suck. And then they got a billion more views than me. So it goes, as Kurt Vonnegut would say. Shut up, Mr. Porter, my English teacher in high school. Mexico, they're not scoring another goal. They don't care about scoring another goal. Ecuador, they're snake bitten. They can't score. What does this say about Germany? They were just not a good team, I don't think. They lost to this team. There he is, David Spade, with the hair.
Mexico closing in. Remember the winners to face England or DR Congo here on Sunday. Once again, it was Santiago Jimenez, faced there by Piero Hincapié.
Body language is gone now for Ecuador. Just know that the time is ticking away from them.
Oh, this guy is subbing out. He lost all his aggression. He was pissed earlier.
The players departing. There'll be a couple of switches for Mexico as well.
Put in Ochoa. Put in Ochoa. Hey, Memo Ochoa. Hey, Memo Ochoa.
On the bench, so to the other Caicedo, Jordi of that ilk.
Well, that's it for Ecuador, isn't it? That's everything that they've got. Not a lot to say to them as they come on. Go make yourself a hero.
Couple more subs coming in. This is as good. Quinones. Quinones. Way to play. Quinones. Working on that tilde pronunciation. You see that little squiggly over the first end? That's a tilde. That points you. That indicates to you got to be pronouncing it differently than the other end in his name.
So Mexico get on with it here. Talking fireworks in that game. Plata. And he wanted the free kick and got his wish.
Reyes is coming up right back for Mexico, and Gutierrez just in front of him, but it's just fresh legs. They're just seeing it through. Sometimes you can see him dropping into a back five now. There's no need, no urgency.
Ecuador, who got off to a bad start at the group stage, defeat at the hands of Ivory Coast, and they could only draw with plucky Curaçao. Put them under pressure against Germany, but they responded. They beat Germany. This is proving to be a bridge too far for the Ecuadorians.
350. 350 on the live viewers. Corner kick coming from Ecuador. 81 minutes into the shit. Here comes the cross. Anything on the other end? Nope. Mexico stays well defended. They stay with their clean sheet, looking for their 4th clean sheet in a row. Guillermo Ochoa's successor, showing no blemishes on his 2026 World Cup record. USA Day tomorrow. I will be back.
Coverage from 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Fox. John Strong and Stu Holden will be your match commentators. We were with Bosnia and Herzegovina during the group stage. And, well, they can be hard to break down.
They're obdurate opposition, aren't they? It's yours.
See, this game's so done that they're talking about the game tomorrow. Oh, here comes a cross. Oh, he really rose up for that one. Lands right on top of the Mexican player. And here's Slavko. Slavko.
That's Caicedo, isn't it? Just clumsy more than anything. Just gets the timing wrong, and from there, it's the fall. But Mexico have manfully stuck to.
That's the sub coming in, looking to make his name known. I like how all the goalies do that. They'll put the ball out in front of them, but they'll put a backspin on it, put it at the perfect spot. Oh, let's go. Wagner with the Mexico jersey on. I love that. Oh, Warner. I knew I was messing up his name.
San Francisco 49ers fame. One of my favorite linebackers, actually. Have to confess.
He's getting a plane back to San Francisco for the game tomorrow.
Hincapié. And away by Vasquez. Santi Jimenez cut down. Don't think he was too averse to going to ground. Vise with the challenge there for Ecuador.
It's just everything this evening has been put on a plate for Mexico, and they've eaten as much as they wanted, really. It's gone as well as they could have hoped. I feel that, yes, there's still 5 minutes. Yes, it's only 2-0, but the jeopardy's not there in the game.
Wait, is Canada playing again tomorrow?
Mexico trying to cleanse.
Jeez, they don't have as much time in between games now. Only 2 days between games? Is that true? What games are tomorrow? Wait, what? Canada's not playing tomorrow. England, Republic of Congo, Belgium, Senegal, USA versus Bosnia and Herzegovina.
A number of times, and they have been a bit better when they've gone more direct, when they've just thrown it in there with the presence of Rodriguez. But again, he's going to go to bed tonight. Think of that first 20 minutes where they really weren't at the races.
Oh, nice play. Let's play a little keep away now. Why do that? Look, they've been dominant. I mean, right when it didn't matter, they've been dominating. Since that second goal, Ecuador has been dominating the momentum. But nothing to show for it. They're snake bitten. They can't score. They don't have that type of skill.
James Corden and the After Hours crew will be on Fox tonight. Another nightly wrap-up. Special guests Colin Farrell, Vozinha and Pico Lopez of Cape Verde fame.
Wait, I I thought you can't grab it with your hands after you use your feet.
Yeah, slightly controversial. Goalkeeping changed his mind about catching it the first time. I always found it hard enough to do it once, let alone twice.
Oh, tomorrow is actually Canada Day. Do you have? Oh, it's not. School's out. Why is it Canada Day tomorrow? Is there any significance?
Ecuador lacking the guile necessary to unlock the Mexican defence. A little bit more than 3 minutes of normal time remaining.
And a lot can be said about tactics, about the way teams play, but if you're Ecuador, you know to a man you've got to come and play.
Oh, look at this. Mis hermanos. Arriba, arriba, arriba. They're doing what they need to. They're having a fun time doing it. I can't even imagine what the scene's going to be like in Mexico City after. It makes me want to be there. No, we don't want to see a goal. Yeah, finish them off. No, no, no. Let's not get sloppy. Let's not get away from our game. 88th minute or 87th minute. I forget how they say it. No, no, no. Look, they can't. They get the ball. Maybe they'll have the ball in a tight area. They can't make anything of it. Got 2 minutos left, plus maybe an extra 5.
The mythical 5th game at a World Cup. Getting closer and closer for Mexico. Fasten the safety belts here.
Oh, look, they're getting close right now. Let's not get sloppy. Let's leave on a high. Let's leave on a high note. Let's leave the same way that we came in, with honor and glory. Biba, biba, biba. Oh, look. Oh, they're talking shit. This game was chippy the whole time. I love it. I love it. A little shove in there. He plays the head. Look, oh, they're trying to get something to go through. We need to stop them. No goal. No goal. Let's end it like this. Oh, okay. Can we get something here? A 1v1. Come on, make it happen. Oh, a trip. He tripped himself. Oh, nice. Plays it right on the line. Can, like, in soccer, is it hard to win? I mean, I can imagine myself how hard it would be to get by a guy with the soccer ball 1v1. That guy was lucky. He fell over himself. Slavko really hustling to get the referee view cam. I like that. That's for the people, Slavko. And we have officially doubled up our highest ever live viewers tonight. 361 live viewers and counting. What are we going to get? 7? You're giving them 7 more? Ay, ay, ay. We want to get out of here. This thing's over. It's been over. So this is not what I read earlier is not true. They can play it with their feet and then use their hands.
Whoever they play in the next round, whether it be DRC or England, either of those now watching this will know it's going to be one hell of a test for them.
Oh, look at this guy. He's hustling. One of the subs coming in, making his presence felt. Look at, he wants to hear it. He wants to hear it from his home city. Come on. 4 clean sheets in a row. No one scored on this Mexico team. Yes, make a play happen. Why not 3? Why not 3? Make it happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a shot. This guy wants something to happen, too. This substitute coming in. He wants a little bit of glory to end this game, and why not if you're subbing in? Wow, that was close. Look at this shot. Curves it almost directly in the top corner. Oh, it was a nice shot.
Ecuadorian's Plata was controlling it. Moises Caicedo, Paez, Preciado. It needed to be spot on.
Look, this guy still wants it. He's still hustling like crazy.
Well, the countdown is truly on here in the stadium. It's just about to party. The yellow card does come out. Paez,
I'm glad I didn't bet on it. I saw that you could bet on the over-under of yellow cards left. Of yellow cards that were going to happen in this game. Look, this number 3. This number 3. Look, Slavko wants to talk to him. He knows. Look, he's smiling. He's smiling. He knows that he's causing issues. Come on, man. This game's over. That's what he's saying. This game's over. Why cause any issues? Look, this guy used a problem all game. He was the same guy that grabbed the guy's head that he tripped. Why they keep covering their mouths and saying something?
Jimenez is just making the referee know that there has been something said from behind a mouth.
Oh, look, he was saying he was covering his mouth. Look, oh my God, you can't go running for the referee after that. That's just a pussy look. You're gonna go run for the referee? What could he have possibly said to you that you're like, I need to go get someone, man. I need to go get someone. That was so bad. Let me get Slavko on it. He can save me. Honestly, I would feel comfortable with Slavko. He looks like somewhat of a father figure. Oh, look, you get a red. Oh, so this is another soccer rule. This is if you cover your mouth and say something, that's a red card. I mean, why not just flood the field with red cards at this moment? Because, like, you know, it doesn't affect the next game. There is no next game. Oh, he's getting a red card. He's out of here. You're out of here. Oh, look, he doesn't want to. No handshake. No handshake with the Mexican players. He shoos them off. That is a sad end. You don't want to go down sad. You don't want to go out sad like that.
He's been picking fights for the whole of this second half, and I think he's just had enough. He knew exactly what he was doing.
So if he said exactly what he said to that guy without covering his mouth, if he just went like this and said it, is that also a red card, or is it just because he covered his mouth? But what's the point of covering your mouth, right? I think it's just if you say it. That's soft, though. That's like getting a technical foul for just talking shit. I don't agree with being thrown out of the game for that.
We got caught up in it after the last game in the Reforma area. It was impossible to get back to our hotel. Had to walk more than a mile. And can they finish on the highest of high notes here, Mexico? Santi Jimenez.
I want to be in Mexico just for the party after. That's going to be a lot of fun.
The culprit was Santi Jimenez. Slavko Vincic now, the referee, is just as well to end the game.
Yeah, this got to just end.
Get hurt.
in this. It's going on all over the pitch. There's no need for that.
You gotta end it. I said it. I said it 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago. This was going to be the final score. I texted my friend earlier. He said, "We thinking Mexico tonight?" He didn't know I was in the jersey already. He goes, "Are we on Mexico?" Send him the picture of the jersey. I said, "I'm thinking either 2-0 or 1-0 Mexico." Oh, it's easy. You gotta end this game. What's the point? You gotta end this game. Look, this guy's still at number 17. He still wants the glory. He still wants the goal.
They did the damage early on in this game, and Ecuador haven't come up with any coherent answers.
No coherent answers. They were incoherent. Any answer they had, you couldn't even understand them. End the fucking match. Let these people go nuts. They're antsy. They're antsy for this to end. Please. That was a nice little touch right there. End this.
Mexico have waited a long time for this. Heartache at every turn.
Heartache at every turn. They say they never win. Another yellow card. They're flooding them with yellows now. This got to end. How do you not end it? They're not even trying to score. It's going to be a long night in Mexico City. That's for sure.
A night that will live long in the memory, as far as all Mexicans are concerned.
Oh, nice little play right there. The little guy got up. 365 for live viewers. Yep. Arriba! Arriba! Oh, look. Cool. That's awesome. Look at this. What? How do you send it back to Rebecca? We want to see the celebration on the field.
Mexico then get their first World Cup knockout stage victory since 1986, and they will face
First World Cup knockout stage victory since 1986. 40 years ago. Oh, look at this. Yep, that looks familiar. When I was at the Mexico watch party last week, the game didn't even matter. They were already winning. They were throwing beer at everywhere. And I was told from a Mexican that that's what they usually do. Doesn't matter for the occasion, if the game's close, if the game means anything, they're going to be throwing their beer everywhere. And they deserve it. They deserve it. That's awesome. Good for these guys. So, because of how bad I gotta pee, I gotta call this finito for tea time tonight. This was another World Cup edition of Tea Time. For mis hermanos al sur de la frontera, viva Mexico, cabrones! Come on now. Now, let's finish the North American sweep. FIFA set it up for us. It's only right that we finish the job. We had Canada win on Sunday. Tonight we had Mexico win tomorrow. US of A. America Day, baby. Lead it into the 4th of July. Just how we like it. And I will be back tomorrow for another edition of Tea Time. Until then, first, congrats Riley on your June horse race victory. I owe you a tea time hat. You deserve it more than anyone, my friend. Until tomorrow, until next time, absolutely.